Now listen here, America. You are not supposed to get the impression that these people are a bunch of thugs. Never mind the indulgence of the blooded chronic and the flipping of middle fingers and the attempts to look intimidating while gestures of cap busting with their bang bang fingers. Pew, 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 pew. All you're supposed to see is innocent children. And in this video, you are never supposed to see, you're not supposed to see a bully. Instead, you're supposed to picture him more like Baby Huey. Now, of course, I'm not trying to be facetious at Michael Brown's family's expense. The real deal is that I'm troubled and sad. The people don't realize that the denial and excuse making is emboldening these cats to engage in behavior that is getting them killed, whether by their peers or by cops. And I'll remind you, they get killed more often by their peers, way more often. But no matter what, it's senseless. Unfortunately, despite all that keep it real talk, people want to get indignant when real talk is spoken and get an attitude, like a pack of sour apple now-laters.
I think with that propaganda.
You're an idiot, Zoe. Have you ever been to Missouri? You don't know what you're talking about. You say that the looters are ruining their communities. Ha! Those people are coming from outside the area for your information. Oh, well, that's much better. How nice to know that they would go so far out of their way to get their loot on. If only they'd go that far out of their way to get a job. You telling me that they don't live in that area doesn't impress me at all. And I'll say it again. You making excuses for these people is not helping them. It's keeping them in a state of arrested development, and sometimes even killed. I hear the neo-Nazi Ku Klux Klan and the new Whack Panther Party are stepping onto the scene. Hey, here's an idea. Get some cameras, block the streets off, and let both these fools get out there in the middle of the street for a big old tickle fight. Put it on pay-per-view. I'll bet you a great deal of America would come together for that, to see these two factions go at it. It ain't like we'd care who'd win, because they're both losers. We can get Ryan J. Riley from HuffPo to referee the event, because he's obviously really good at calling it, ain't he? Now, I can appreciate Ryan tweeting out this following statement. It's been a long night. I regret the mistake and corrected it. You don't have to celebrate. And Ryan, I hear you, man. People gloating over your mistake may appear uncalled for, but there's redeeming value in rubbing one's nose in this. That post you made was for the purpose of heat and shed no light. This kind of stool stirring gets people killed, that's why. It gets citizens hurt or killed by cops on edge, and it gets cops hurt or killed by people who have a chip on their shoulder. The purpose was confusing to me and made no sense in an already senseless situation. The post is weird as it is. I mean, was Ryan J. Riley trying to prove that the riot squads are really nice people and just wanted to provide a picture showing the proof that these gentle cops are shooting people with soft Nerf nuggets? Hey there, big guy. Why don't you put the Cheetos and the hair weaves down? Because I don't want to have to nerf you. Oh, no, don't nerf me, bro. I mean, maybe Ryan's plan was to show that the cops are exercising a lot of restraint and are using earplugs to plug people in the behind to control the crowd. Maybe an earplug at a high velocity can really itch or something. I don't know, but I'll bet Ted Nugent broke a string when he saw that tweet, though. Anyway, the same people who always get involved to make this a social political issue, who only raise heat and shed no light, saying and doing the same things that help nobody. However, it's proven to be a successful instrument at keeping people unfulfilled, bitter, and divided. But I'm politicizing the issue because I say you might want to reconsider the government and system that you think you want or don't want. You might want to consider your behavior because your behavior will also be instrumental in who will govern you and how. You might want to consider not repeating these things, following the lead of these so-called leaders who've only led you marching around in a circle. I'm Alfonso Rachel with Zoe Nation. Much of America knows that police brutality is out there. There's been cops who bullied and harassed people who did not deserve it. That's real, and people have a right to be angry about it. But now it's being used as an excuse to exhibit shady behavior, which can instigate an altercation with a police officer. This attitude of I wish you would and I ain't no punk turns into be careful what you wish for, and trying to prove that you're not a punk gets you in prison or dead. Oh no, don't nerf me, bro!